Alright, welcome to the first episode of Raging Blast 2 Tips and Tricks. What this series basically covers is just a few little handy tips and tricks that you might want to keep in mind if you ever decide to play this game competitively, provided people still play this game. Or if you want to impress your friends in a local 1v1. Whatever the reason, I'm just going to show you a few handy little tricks that I've found and came up with that will make your life a little bit easier when playing this game. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. And if you're going to enjoy, leave a like, comment and subscribe. We're almost at 3,600 subscribers. Another nifty little ultimate combo trick is with base 13. So what you can do is you can do something like this. And there you go, look at that, free ultimate combo. However, this is not limited to, ultimates. So if you don't decide to string this together, as long as you angle it downwards slightly, you should be able to connect this full combo. You can also do this with full power energy wave. Like, 13's grab has a lot of utility when it comes to what moves can land and what moves can't. I don't know if I can agree with the transform version though, because these moves are a lot slower and clunkier. But yeah, 13 has a lot of combo utility, except when you transform, his ult no longer combos into his signature. It's very, very fun though. Let's see, just wanted to try something like this. Yeah, no. That's just not gonna reach. But yeah, base 13's ult can combo with the signature, along with most of his super attacks. So yeah, make sure to utilize his signature skill throw if you want to land some sick combos. Here's another one that I don't see many people talk about, and that is the down throw for Vegeta. Now he does his, the kill he does against I think it was Berta, where he like slams down on his knees. And a lot of people do that at close range. However, people don't realise you can do it from NA. You can do this and then immediately back up this. And this is really fun because you can have the AI turn back towards you after landing a super attack and then doing the thing. You can do this. And do this, they're not ready for it. But yeah, you can do this from pretty much any range and with any super attack. Gallic Gun's the fastest to recover from there and then land that. I don't think this is intentional, but either way, it's a really good bit of tech if you want to try and get some quick damage in from afar. Alright, so this applies to both 13 and 14. No, not 13. 14 and 15, sorry. But their signature skill goes like really far. And it staggers for quite a while to connect. You can charge it. It's riskier this way, but the stun duration is longer. Now, although the damage isn't the greatest, it does allow for a lot of setups. So, for example, you could just pop it like this, and then throw the ult out, the super out. Now, it's less likely to connect if you do like the uncharged version, but if you charge it for a few seconds, and then throw a super attack from mid-range, that connects. However, you can do this from close range as well, which I find to be interesting. So if you decided to, I don't know, try... You could technically do like a stun cancel. However, it's better from long range because... Oh, nice little combo, I did that by accident, but it's better from long range because you just have more opportunities to recover. You can string it easier from long range. However, if you wanted to do it from like a mid-range, for example, you technically could. See what I mean? Look, that strings, because look at the hit marker. So yeah, you can combo that into the ult. It's a little bit stingy and a little bit unrealistic, but if you manage to land the signature skill from like mid-range, you could get that off. And speaking of his volley, if you want to make that hit like most of his attacks land, make sure to launch them up and then do it. Like for some reason, this attack and most volley attacks have a much easier time tracking the target when they're going up. Like if I just do it normally, like let's say from up here, like at this range, it does work, but if I do it from close range, it's more like scattering. If I do it from a range that's too long, like let's say this distance, a lot of attacks get caught up on the floor, so the widespread. It's really weird and inconsistent. Like you have to get such a perfect angle just for most of those attacks to hit. But for some reason, when you just launch them up, like normally, the tracking is almost perfect. Now this one does require you to transform already and then transform back, like unlocking in the the quick transform option. But something fun I like to do is I like to do this, and then... Now this isn't an official thing, and this isn't really recommended because of how much ki it uses. Like if I turn off, let's say 1p automatic hero build, it takes quite a chunk of ki to be able to even transform in the first place. So to realistically pull this up, you want to do this, and then do the move. Let me try that again. So boop, 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 boop. Like, it is definitely possible. And I think you could do this with ultimate attacks as well. I'm going to go ahead and try that. Oh yeah, okay, have Zanamaki first. There we go. So if I charge up his Goku... Then... I don't know if this is as good because of the start frames, but... Yeah, you could totally just... pretty much borderline instantly whip out your favorite ultimate attack. And you could do this in reverse as well. So if you wanted to do like, I don't know, Spirit Bomb because it's faster, you could do this. I don't think this is as good though because the transforming back is longer than the, you know, transforming, if that makes sense. Oh, the good thing with Goku's base Spirit Bomb is it sends them quite far, so even if they had a chance to retaliate, after the ultimate, they're at a good distance where you can kind of recover or go back to Super Saiyan if you wanted to. Now, if you're wondering if this works with cinematic transformations, let me dispel that right now, so no it doesn't. So let's go Super Saiyan 2 so we get cinematic. And as you can see, because of the cinematic transformation, the combo counter disappeared, and Trunks is back to his normal stature. This is because when your character transforms, it basically registers it as like, you know, the same thing as when you switch teammates during a battle, or when a teammate dies and someone else is tagged in. It registers that as like a stop time event. So any like status element that the enemy was in, like paralysis or stagger or stun or if they're on the floor, they will immediately recover from that to help process the fact that a cinematic change is happening, if that makes any sense. So yeah, you can do something like this, like, let's do Super Saiyan 2 again, for example, so... But it has to be like the immediate transformation, if that makes sense. So it can't be like, you know, the cinematic one. And also, again, I shouldn't have to mention this, but the more expensive the transformation, the more ki you use. So let's say, Super Saiyan 3, like, see how much ki I just used there. So let me just dispel it right now. This doesn't work with throws. They probably could, but by the time you even get the chance to transform and try something, they'll probably have just recovered anyway. That is unfortunately a blunt true, so let me try that now. So just... As you can see there, it worked, but that's purely because, you know, my enemy's on the flat ground. They didn't recover in time. They still had a chance to be hit by super attacks. You know, it's just too conditional to be viable. So I wouldn't recommend doing it with throws and stuff, but if you want to do it with like a stagger or something, then go right ahead. Because honestly, it is a fun little tech to do. It's not viable in any way, but it's just really fun to show off. Also, they're just really good if you don't want to use base Goku's like moves or anything. Like, you're like, okay, I wish I had this move instead. Let me just try it real quick. So just... Yeah, it's easier to get with like super attacks and stuff. Because they're faster to pull out the ultimates. But still, it's still risky. So yeah, I'm going to leave the first episode of tips and tricks after there. Let me know if you guys have any more things you want me to cover. As always, if any suggestions you give me, I will cover them. And I will obviously credit you with comment and name and stuff in the video. But for now, thank you all for watching. Let me know if you learned something new. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.